Welcome to QLM Business News. Here are today's news stories. London Tube drivers to strike over pay dispute. London Underground train drivers are preparing for strike action next month in a dispute over pay, the Aslef union has confirmed. The walkout will involve not only tube drivers, but also instructors, management-level staff, and those working in the engineering division. The Rail, Maritime and Transport Union, RMT, has similarly announced that its members will take industrial action in early November. Aslef stated that train operators and management staff will strike on the 7th and the 12th of November, while engineering staff will stop work for 24 hours starting from 6 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time on the 1st of November. Transport for London, TfL, expressed disappointment over the planned strikes, but said it remains engaged in discussions with both unions. Pay discrepancies spark strikes. Finn Brennan, Aslef's full-time organizer on the London Underground, said, "We do not want to strike, we don't want to make it harder for Londoners to travel, nor do we want to lose a day's pay. However, we've been left with no choice as London Underground management refuses to engage in meaningful negotiations." The union reported that its tube driver members overwhelmingly supported industrial action, with 98.8% voting in favour on a 68% turnout. Aslef is pushing for a new pay deal after London Underground offered a 3.8% pay increase and a variable lump sum payment. According to Brennan, this offer would still leave members earning less than drivers on other TfL services, such as the Elizabeth Line and London Overground. Additionally, several groups of staff will refuse to work overtime at various times throughout November. RMT joins the action. The RMT also announced that its members, including signalling and station staff, will strike on various days between the 1st and the 8th of November, having rejected what they called a wholly inadequate pay offer. RMT General Secretary Mick Lynch criticised the current proposal, arguing that it undermines the rights of many workers by excluding them from collective bargaining. London Underground's offer fails to meet our members' expectations. It would place many workers in pay bands determined solely by management, undermining the principles of fair negotiation, Lynch stated. Maintenance workers will begin striking on the 1st of November, followed by other RMT members, including station and signalling staff, from 6th to the 8th of November. The RMT, representing around 10,000 workers involved in the dispute, has indicated its willingness to continue negotiations, but only if a fair and fully consolidated pay offer is presented. TfL's response. A spokesperson for TfL emphasized that they have held constructive discussions with the unions and have presented a revised pay offer, which includes an average 4.6% uplift. This proposal, they said, prioritizes the lowest paid workers and recognizes staff efforts. "We've acted in good faith throughout these negotiations, and we're committed to continuing talks next week. Our offer is both fair and affordable for London, and we encourage our unions to continue working with us to support London and the wider economy," the TfL spokesperson added. Impact on commuters. BBC London's transport correspondent Tom Edwards noted that pay negotiations typically follow this kind of pattern, with strike threats often looming over final discussions. Commuters are now hoping for a resolution before the strikes take place. If the Aslef strikes go ahead, there will likely be little to no tube service on the 7th and the 12th of November. Meanwhile, RMT strikes could lead to heavily disrupted services, although some limited trains might run on the strike days between the 1st and the 8th of November. This news story is brought to you by QLM Business News, your digital media channel. Visit qlmbusinessnews.com for more business news stories. Also follow us on Facebook, X and YouTube. To help QLM Business News bring you more news stories like this, please like, share and subscribe.